All right. Hello, Mavericks. Sixth grade core. Thank you so much for being here. As you can already tell, I am out this morning handling some personal business, but luckily, one of our Maverick essentials is that of collaboration. And you today have Miss Corbin here with you, collaborating so that I can handle some things. That is how we work together. That being said, class is going to be the same, and this will be familiar to you. As I mentioned on Monday of class, you were to read chapter 5 of Boy of the Painted Cave in order to be prepared for class today. So first thing class today is be sure you've done that. The second thing is you will be reading individually chapter 6 today in class. We are ramping up our amount of reading, and we are just building the plot as it thickens with Tao, our dear friend in Boy the Painted Cave. Let's go ahead and take a look at our assignment for today once you finish chapter 6. Here we go. So, to start off, as always, our learning goal for us. Reflect on the portion of the text I have just read and practice my reading comprehension skills. Okay. I know I've got it when I can. Carefully read the chapters in Boy of the Painted Cave associated with this slide presentation. You should have already read chapter 5. Your first task today is to read chapter 6 in order to catch you up to speed on what we are dealing with here. Reflect on the section I have read by answering the reading comprehension prompts in the following slides. That's in your Google Classroom, right where you found this. Topics may include main idea, vocabulary sequencing, analysis, text-to-self connections, comprehension, figurative language. All right. So, as always, you'll have a little warm-up. This is where you will write directly on it. You are to write about someone who you admire or look up to. As you've learned in chapter 5 and 6, Tao is starting to really look up to a particular character, and so I want you to think about it. You can answer using the sentence frame. Someone who I admire or look up to is ... and give us a reason. This is because ... Okay? I know there's people, it could be someone in your immediate world, someone you live with, or it could be someone in the community, or someone throughout the world. Who are they? Why do you admire them? And if you're thinking of what does admire mean, why do you look up to someone that you think is a positive person and you want to emulate, right? You might call them a role model. All right. A couple multiple choice questions. These could be from either chapter 5 or 6. Please highlight the correct answer. What does Tao draw with? Second one, where is Tao's new home? Okay. Where is Tao's new home? And no, it is not at the Dream Inn. Besides, that's a hotel. But they can offer shelter. Carrying right along. Of course, you have some true or false questions going down the list. I'll read them for you as always. Highlight or indicate. If you're having trouble with the highlight, you can either delete the false one or the true one, depending on what you want to leave behind. However you indicate it, that works for me. First one, the other men in Tao's clan nearly catch ram. Number 2, Tao practices drawing deer and hawks. Number 3, Khalid disapproves of Tao moving to his own cave. 4, the men in his tribe ask Tao where he hunts. 5, Tao sees a deer for the first time. 5 questions, true or false? Let us know here. As always, you might need to dig a little, go back. As we always say, good readers don't just read things once. We often need to reread. Alrighty. Short answer questions. This is where your voice, your words come into play, often dealing with adding some text evidence. So the first question, describe what Tao does to ready his new home. Does something specific. Then explain how his life in his new home is different from his life with the clan. What is he able to do there? How is he living? Of course, he's in solitude for the most part, minus a little friend, furry friend, hint, hint. And explain how his life is in his new home is different from his life with his clan. You have a few sentence starters here to write directly in the parentheses. All right. Another short answer question. How does Tao struggle as he practices drawing. I want you to once again compare to yourself. Have you ever had a similar struggle as you're trying to learn something or master something? I know I have, particularly with guitar. My fingers often feel like they're frozen or something. And so I want to know, what was your struggle and how did you improve upon something? Could be a sport, could be an activity, could be something to do with school. All right. One more short answer question. This one specifically in chapter 6. Explain who Tao meets in chapter 6. There's a particular person, and explain why this meeting could be significant. Another word for significant, important. Why would it be important? Okay. You just put it here. Tao meets, parentheses. Who does he meet? Santa Claus? Don't think so. Chapter 6, this could be significant because. Let us know, why could it be significant? Why could it be important that Tao met this person? Carrying right along. Vocabulary, as always, you have 3 words. Add the definition directly from dictionary.com or a hard copy if you do have one. And we've added, remember, on the far side, you can insert an image, or we've added the opportunity to just do a showing sentence. Remember, a showing sentence is when you use the word in a way that reveals its meaning. All right. Our 3 words for this set of chapters: peevishly, massive, and gaunt. 3 words, definition, image, or showing sentence. And you have a little bit of a practice time with these particular words. Peevishly, massive, and gaunt. The directions are basic. Please place each vocabulary word only once to complete the 3 sentences below. You will use all 3 words, and you will use them only once. And last but not least, reread the description of graybeard on page 64. I want you to do a Google image. You can look up into insert up there, image from the internet, Google, and attach a picture of how you imagine graybeard to look like. Please don't search Mr. Cease and put him in there. Then add 3 adjectives. Remember, those are descriptive words to describe him. Adjectives would be maybe if they mention the color of his hair, of his face, gray, to describe him, or maybe the size, something along those lines. Descriptive words. Okay. And that is it for this week's comprehension companion. So you should have read chapter 5 before class. Your first step when you get to class, read chapter 6, and then roll through this Google slide. Each of you has for yourself your own copy. As always, do your personal best. Know that I'm so incredibly proud of you, and it is such a gift to be your teacher. If there's something that is pushing you to that frustration level where you're ripping your hair out, skip it, take a pause. We'll check in at the beginning of next class. As always, I'm on your team, and I really hope you're enjoying this book. And remember, you should be reading your own book too. It is Thursday, and you should be marking your reading log. Maybe take some time today to do that as well. I will be back tomorrow for social studies, and I look forward to seeing you. If you have any questions, as always, drop me a line at kylecease@sccs.net, and I'll be getting back to you. Ciao for now, Mavericks.